Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of my Trove Marketplace series. In the last video, we had a decent item. We flipped Infinium, and it wasn't really selling too much per hour, but it was really a great item for an overnighter. So what you would do is you would buy as much as you could right before you go to sleep, and raise the price as high as you could, and by the next morning, most, if not all of the items should have sold for a very decent chunk of profit. In this video, we actually are, it's been a while guys, this really has been a while, but we finally have found an item that I just cannot recommend flipping, and that is Sticky Ichor. So I started out raising the price from 13 each to 18 each, a huge profit margin. If you were able to sell a lot of them per hour, that'd be so much flux per hour, because you gotta think, Radiant Shards, you raise the price from like 5 to 5.2 and you're making like 40 to 60k an hour. Imagine 13 to 18, it would be insane. But the item just is not fast moving. So in the hour, I only sold 1,000 Sticky Ichor, one stack for 18 each, so I made 18,000 flux on that one, but nothing else sold in the hour. So I was like, maybe it'll be a little bit kind of like Infinium, where, you know, maybe overnight I'll be able to wake up and bam, they'll all be sold, just like Infinium did, because I was actually surprised that Infinium even did that. So when I woke up the next morning, yeah, the other stacks of 1,000 that I had sold, but nothing over a stack of 1,000 sold. So definitely, if you're going to be selling Sticky Ichor, I don't recommend flipping it or manipulating it. But if you are going to be selling stacks of Sticky Ichor, definitely 1,000 or less, because anything above, I had a few stacks for 2,000, even one for like 1,700 something, just an odd number, the rest that I had, and they just did not sell anything above a stack of 1,000. So definitely, like I said, anything below 1,000, if you're going to be selling these just normally after you farmed up a few. But yeah, not an item that I would recommend flipping. I did profit 26k with the hour that I flipped them, so it wasn't the worst item. I think like Bleach Bones only made 8,000 flux. Like that's a pretty bad item, but at least those sold throughout the hour. So I could actually recommend flipping Bleach Bones, even though it was only 8k an hour and you're better off just doing something else in the game. It's still a decent item to flip with. When it comes to Sticky Ichor, no, it doesn't sell in the hour, and it definitely doesn't even sell overnight either. So I only made about 26k. I went from around 385,000 flux to around 411,000 flux. I just need to wait for the rest of the stacks to sell. I lowered them as low as I could, so they're definitely going to be selling by next week. I have no doubt about that. But yeah, as far as a recommendation, no. Just stay away from Sticky Ichor. They're just not needed. You might need like they just don't have many uses, I guess, because you only need them for tomes and a few mounts here and there, just nothing else. They definitely don't see a lot of dumping that they need, so people just aren't interested in them. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Once again, this series is more about showing every item off rather than just showing the fastest way to 1 million flux. Because if we were going to do that, we would just do Shapestone every video, and that would be boring. And if Shapestone ever crashed in the future, you wouldn't know what else to fall back on. So that's why I do cover these bad markets that I just don't even recommend, and I spend an entire video on a market that I would not recommend. And because there's not many of them, they're kind of like here and there. Like I said, it's been a while since we got one of these, so that's why I do these videos. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.